13 WMAZ meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi here with your 11 a.m. update on Tropical Storm Fred. The storm has strengthened now with winds of 60 miles per hour as it moves off to the north at 10 miles per hour. Notice kind of wobbling here a little bit. That center really tricky to pinpoint, although the latest cone from the National Hurricane Center does show a slightly easterly shift, so that does bring that center a little closer to home here as we head into tomorrow morning. The storm is expected to make landfall as a fairly high-end tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour before quickly weakening as it makes its way inland, moving over the Alabama-Georgia line as we head into Tuesday morning. Notice this is 8 o'clock, the time a lot of us will be headed out the door for work and school tomorrow. It is going to be very rainy and very windy at that point. Now, could we experience the potential for some tropical storm force wind gusts? It is possible in some of our southwesternmost counties. We're also going to be watching for the potential for severe weather. Of course, gusty wind is a given, and also that on and off very heavy rain could have those heavier tropical downpours. However, you can't rule out a brief spin-up tornado or two as well. I think we're going to be looking for that as we head into the later evening tonight, closer to sunset through tomorrow morning. So yes, that of course does include the overnight. Very important you have a way to receive weather warnings, something that will wake you up. The 13 WMAZ app is great for it. Just be sure that you turn on the notifications so they will go right to your phone if any pop up as we go through the evening and overnight. Now we do have a flash flood watch in effect for all the counties in green here. That goes from 2 a.m. Tuesday through 8 o'clock in the morning Wednesday. So flash flooding will be possible, especially if you are west of 75, as you'll be closer to that center of circulation and you are expected to pick up a lot of rain over the next couple of days. And we'll take you through all of that right now. First, we'll take you through the high-res model here. So as we go through the afternoon, here's 5 o'clock again, time a lot of us will be headed home from work. Do know you might be dodging some fairly heavy tropical downpours. As we head towards 8 o'clock, here comes Fred making a landfall somewhere just west of the Pensacola, Florida area. And we'll be watching within these outer rain bands again for that brief spin-up tornado. We'll also have those on and off heavy tropical downpours continuing across the area. As we head into 4 o'clock in the morning, Fred starting to make its way over the Alabama and Georgia line, and we'll still be keeping an eye out for those brief spin-ups within those outer rain bands. Also, some very gusty wind will be going on. We will experience our highest wind gusts as we head into tomorrow morning as Fred makes its way closer to us. Here's 8 o'clock tomorrow. Notice very heavy rainfall in parts of West Georgia and, of course, parts of Central Georgia. So it does look like it'll be a little bit of a messy commute tomorrow. And as we head into the later afternoon, early evening, heaviest rainfall shifts to northern Georgia, and we'll be left with just some lingering outer rain bands that still could carry heavier downpours. Wind is going to be another threat that we will be watching for as we go through the day today. We'll start to pick up that breeze starting this afternoon, and here comes tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, center of Fred right here. Notice if you are west of 75, so our south and westernmost counties, it looks like you'll experience the higher wind gust values. Area wide, we're looking 15 to 30, but we could have isolated gusts higher than that, potentially as high as 40 miles per hour. Again, if you are west of 75, so if you split central Georgia in half and went west, it looks like you will experience the highest wind gust values. When it comes to that probability of winds over 40 miles per hour, so those tropical storm force wind gusts, again, it does look like if you are south and west of Macon, you have that better chance to experience those. So it's not out of the question that we do experience that as we head into, again, tomorrow morning. Rainfall wise from Fred, we're looking 1 to 3 inches of rain. We are going to keep a lot of tropical moisture in the forecast as we go through the week. So it does look like over the next 7 days, we could pick up upwards of 4 inches of rain, locally heavy amounts west of Macon as we go through this week. So here's a look at the potential impacts from Fred. Again, starting tonight primarily through late tomorrow morning. 2 to 4 inches of rain, that'll be over the week as we stay very unsettled. 15 to 30 mile per hour gusts with those isolated gusts 40 plus west of Macon and north of Macon as well. And then as we go through the night tonight into tomorrow, we'll also be watching for that brief spin-up tornado or two. We will continue to keep you updated as we get updates on Fred, and be sure again to have a way to receive weather warnings as we go through the day. We'll keep you updated, of course, on air and online at 13WMAZ.com.